I love to travel, and one of my favorite places in the world is Tokyo, Japan. I am completely obsessed with their culture. And a few years ago, on my first visit, I discovered this one chick. Her name is Kyary Pamyu Pamyu. And today we're doing a makeup that's sort of based within that look. And we're doing it on my good friend Blake. He is a rising star, I think.
My name is Blake. I just turned 18. I'm really interested in theater, fashion, drag is a major interest of mine. I'm very into it. I'm always creating and I'm always looking for a new sort of creative hobby to take up.
I'm ready to get him in drag in some Ganguro Kyary Pamyu Pamyu crazy Tokyo style. That's what we're gonna focus on. We're gonna do some rosy cheeks, some top and bottom lashes, some glossy pink lips, all cupcakes, all glitter, all unicorns, the entire fucking thing. We want to be able to draw his brows higher than where it's naturally growing. So we're laying it all flat with glue stick. And this stuff is pretty safe as far as I know. It's acid-free and non-toxic, it says, which is a good thing. And it rinses off really easily. In the drag world, some of your best friends are false eyelashes, a glue stick, and Febreze. Press it all down with some powder. And the mixture of the powder and the glue kind of creates this like cement action, and just kind of press it all in so you don't see any more of the hairs popping through. And they look good. Let's go ahead and start your foundation. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer just over the brows to make sure that they're covered. I'm using kind of a cream foundation, mixing it a little bit with moisturizer, and also another liquid foundation in his color, just because I want to gauge the texture. So make it a little creamier in some areas and more matte in other areas. I remember being in Harajuku and just hanging out on a Sunday afternoon on the steps of this storefront. I think it was the Gap or something, and it was at this intersection, and that's where everyone sort of had their fashion show. I mean, love it. A lot of these looks you can still use on stage, and maybe even in your everyday life. Who says you can't wear this to the supermarket if you don't, want to be normal? We've applied Blake's foundation. I'm just kind of using my fingers to even it out and make sure that it's all consistent. And then I'm going to start powdering. I'm using an iridescent powder to highlight some of the areas of Blake's face and also to set his foundation. Once you add blush on top of this, it gives this really cool effect of unreal skin. I'm going to contour Blake just a little bit using just some glowy color and a little bit of a brown. And to gently apply this, make sure you take a lot of the product off of the brush so that you don't apply too much. I'm just going to go around the edge, bring his features back. Contouring is defining so that it doesn't look one-dimensional. I'm not taking it too far because Blake already has a nice high cheekbone. So we don't want to make him look skeletal. Instead, we want his face to look very round and soft and oval and very childlike. To me, if you're going to be a queen, you got to be careful with the contour on the nose, because sometimes you see these two brown-like stains, and nobody wants a brown stain on their face. All right, let's get these eyes going. I'm going to use a little bit of a taupe color, this sort of soft taupe to kind of give me a guideline of what I want, just softly applying. Open your eyes for me, making sure that when you look straight on, that you see a lot of eyelid. The worst thing you could do is put all this makeup on your eyelid, and when you open it, there's nothing there. So just kind of make sure that you measure it first. I'm going to go ahead and apply a color. I'm going to put very soft lavender. I'm actually using a little bit of the same blush that we used on the cheek to kind of just blend this all down and soften up the line. Look in the mirror for me. I'm using an angled brush. This is another best friend. I think this is more of a makeup artist / drag queen's best friend. I love you.
Is that just an eyeshadow?
I'm using an eyeshadow. I'm using eyeshadow so that you don't really get that hard line of a pencil. So to enlarge the eye, I'm going to use white eye pencil. Go ahead and look up for me. Beauty is pain, my darling. Beauty is pain. Good. A little white eyeliner. Now we're gonna go just below that and add a little bit more, sort of to insinuate that you've got a larger eye than you actually do. I think the white eyeliner is what really makes the look. The idea is to draw a really heavy line, almost 60s like or 1950s like the old Barbies. The very first Barbie had that really heavy top liner. That's what we're doing, and I'm using a cream, just kind of building on it slowly. I'm gonna soften that edge up a little bit so it's not so strong, but I definitely want to see a lot of definition around there. I want that depth of the eyelash.
Every time I try to use an eyelash curler, I inevitably hurt myself.
Okay, should I show you how to do it?
That'd be wonderful.
Okay, go ahead and bring that up to your eye. Then just kind of lift and wood, and you can kind of feel it gently. Don't press yet, just feel it. Is it right on the edge of your lash?
The very edge?
Yep, you don't want to, no, keep going closer and closer to your lash. But you don't want to pinch it, so just kind of feel it really lightly first before you clamp down on it, and you don't want to get any skin. There you go, you can, perfect. Yes. See, easy, do the other side. Proud drag mother. I shed a tear. Anytime alone. I'm back. Take a tissue and then wipe off all of the mascara so that you have a clean wand with just a little bit of mascara on there, and then use that so you don't soil your lashes and you can reuse them later. Let's do some bottom lashes too. I mean, there's different ways of doing it, but I just prefer to put it underneath so that your own natural lashes can fold over them. And I usually like to do a shorter length from the inside outside. Very same thing I do with top. So. Let's see. Sweet! Dude, you look so cute! I'm using just a soft, kind of natural pencil. We're gonna make it really pinky and cute. I don't know if this is looking very ganguro or is it a Kardashian? I think it could go either way. I think the lips are always the icing on the cake. I do love the lash. I think the lash is the most powerful part of the makeup, but lips is, you know, that's where all the sex appeal and the sweetness comes from the lip.